As time went on, being perhaps tired of paying so much tribute to the Tunisian Sultan, the brothers eventually decided to look for new headquarters and settled upon the small island of Djerba to the south, which, with its shallow lagoon, seemed like the perfect hideout. Its ever-shifting sandbanks provided a nightmare for large ships to assault directly, and the mainland was close by, being rich in supplies and resources, and the local Berbers were friendly. Now, my regular viewers know that I love nothing more than a completely irrelevant rabbit hole, and this is the perfect opportunity to indulge in one with you. One of the first mentions of the island of Djerba is in Homer's epic poem The Odyssey. In Book 9, Odysseus tells how adverse north winds blew him and his men off course while headed westwards for Ithaca.
On the 10th day we reached the land of the Lotus-Eaters, who live on a food that comes from a kind of flower. Here we landed to take in fresh water. When they had eaten and drunk, I sent 2 of my company to see what manner of men the people of the place might be. The Lotus-Eaters gave them to eat of the lotus, which was so delicious that those who ate of it did not even want to go back and say what had happened to them, but were for staying with the Lotus-Eaters without thinking further of their return. Nevertheless, though they wept bitterly, I forced them back to the ships and made them fast under the benches. Then I told the rest to go on board at once, lest any of them should taste of the lotus and leave off wanting to get home. So they took their places and smote the grey sea with their oars.
The Greek geographer Strabo identified Djerba under the ancient name of Meninx, and seemed to affirm that the so-called lotus fruits and flowers were the primary food of the island, moreover, being a narcotic, causing the inhabitants to sleep in peaceful apathy. After they had eaten of the lotus, they would forget their home and loved ones, and long only to stay with their fellow lotus-eaters. So, with this myth, to the Greeks, the lotus came to symbolize temptation, escapism, and the loss of purpose.